Hello, Point Pleasant, and welcome to another Friday. This is the Ocean Star Sports Show. I'm your host, sports reporter Dominic Polio. This is, in fact, the final sports show of the winter season as we wrap things up. I have one highlight for you, and that is Point Pleasant Beach Boys basketball, who traveled to play Burlington City in the state tournament. It was a tough game, hard fought on both ends. Here are the highlights. It was a wild ride last Thursday when the Point Beach Boys basketball team traveled to play Burlington City in the Central Jersey Group 1 state quarterfinals. The Garnet Gulls, seeded at 5, lost to the 4-seeded Blue Devils in a game of runs, 59-54. The Blue Devils opened with a 5-0 run with the first point scored from the charity stripe. The Gulls eventually settled in, and it was Danny Fraunheim, perfect from the line all night, who got Beach on the board. The Gulls then worked their way to a lead with back-to-back buckets, eventually closing out the first quarter with a 3-point lead, 12-9. Burlington pulled within a point of Beach's lead early in the second, but Trevor Covey drains the three to keep his team in front. There were a few lead changes throughout the half, with both teams knocking down big shots. Beach remained resilient, though, and worked its way to a 31-25 halftime lead. The third quarter followed the pattern of the first two, with both squads stringing together small runs here and there. The Blue Devils inched closer to Beach's lead, but the Gulls stayed out in front. Covey hits a bucket on the dish from Josh Yates, and Beach headed into the fourth quarter up 41-38. But the final quarter belonged to Burlington City. The Blue Devils opened with a 9-0 run through the first 3 minutes of play. After a Beach timeout, the Blue Devils scored 4 more. Chris Pena ended the biggest run of the game with a basket for Beach, but the damage was done. The Gulls were fighting from behind, and Burlington was solid from the free throw line to stay out in front. Fraunheim drains one last shot from downtown before the buzzer, and the Gulls return home with a 59-54 season-ending loss. And there you have it. That is the season for Point Beach, an admirable season at that. That is the only highlight I have for you guys for this week, as all of the winter sports have now closed up. Of course, there are more things for you to read in the actual newspaper, so make sure you pick up today's copy of the Ocean Star. That is March 10th, 2017. Also, make sure to check out the People section. Had the opportunity to highlight a great young man by the name of Matt Tomeno. I spoke with Matt last year at the end of the spring track and field season and really wanted to get more into his story, and had the opportunity to do that this week. So give that a read in the People section. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at Dom Polio. That's at DOMPOLLIO. Also happy to announce some news from the newspaper. The Ocean Star is expanding, and we'll be covering Brick and Brick Memorial High School sports, as well as news in the Brick Town. But for all you sports fans out there, that means Old Brick, as you guys call it, and Brick Memorial will be featured in the Ocean Star Sports Show and the sports section of the newspaper starting March 24th. That also means we are welcoming another sports reporter. Her name is Larissa, and you guys can follow her on Twitter. Check the handle below. Make sure you give her a follow. Make sure you welcome her. And we will continue bringing you your sports coverage to the best of our ability. And that being said, the Ocean Star Sports Show will be on break for a couple weeks until the spring season kicks off in April. So, until then, signing off for Star News Group, I'm Dominic Polio, wishing you a happy weekend.